Okay, now these opinions are just my opinion. These statements are just my opinion. I believe people on the personal computer are giving themselves free tools because it costs just about an average amount the same for a blacksmith to repair a broken set of armor than it is to buy 20 tools. It's about the same price. Now, mid-game is where I'm at. I'm on day 99. I go through 100 tools in no time flat after going through a couple combats, getting my armor banged up, getting my weapons damaged, and getting fully repaired, and having the blacksmith as part of my team, as I'll show you right here. Give me a moment. Right here. Are you enjoying the video so far? Do you like the way I record my videos? Do you like this style? Old school is what they call it. See, I have the blacksmith. Even with the blacksmith is kind of overrated, but it is nice to have. Even with the blacksmith, I'm going through tools. And we're going to say it just like water. I'm going through tools like water. Bought 100 tools in the previous town. Went to the next town. It was only a day's travel to the north. I looked and I had gone through 85 tools. I got 5 left. Sorry, 95. I got 5 left because I bought 100. What's up with that? I'm thinking that they're also duplicating armor because I've watched their videos. Everyone's watched their videos that likes this game on YouTube, and they've got a bunch of armor sets. But it don't make sense because they're all the same and there's none of them are damaged. There should be a mixture, a gumbo of armors. There should be different, and the armors that your characters have, they should just be patched together because they're a mercenary team. Sell swords, not spell swords. Sell sword. There once was a sell sword named spell sword. No. Sell swords and spell swords, we could talk about that in the comments. What does that mean? And if you paid attention to this video up to this point and you ask that in the comments, you will get your comment pinned. How about that? When it comes to your inventory, this is what it should look like. And when I see their videos on YouTube, hold on. It's kind of having one hand and holding the phone. And you're wondering, why do I put myself through this trouble? I don't trust Sony. They wanted to have complete access to my YouTube channel if I was able to download directly from my PlayStation 5 to YouTube, and I'm like, what? They wanted to be basically a third-party partner that could just delete videos at will. No, you can't have that power, Sony. So I got to go old school. That's the fine print. No wonder they were able to mess with my videos before when I had my PlayStation 4 Pro, and this video has kind of gone off topic, but it needed to be talked about. As we look at my inventory, this is what an inventory should look like. It shouldn't be the same armor that I see in some of these videos. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll see the same armor 5 times, and they're all perfect, and they're all the same. Exactly the same. They'll be the same color. They'll have the blue. Some of them even have clothing attached to them like that, you know. They'll be the same color clothing, which tells me they're duplicating armor sets, which is cool to have different armor because sometimes your armor's completely broken and you run out of tools, and maybe you've got some brand new armor sets in your inventory. You can just swap them out in between battles for your characters. That makes total sense. Now I understand why I see so many, but the first thought that came to my mind is they're duping. And then I thought, no, I better give them the benefit of the doubt and think a little bit more about this. But that was like a week ago, and I've had time to process it, and I've had time to play this game even more, and I've come to the conclusion that they're duplicating armor because it's the same set 5 times in a row. It should be different sets of armor, and they shouldn't all be perfectly brand new. And then when he talks about, I'm not going to name the YouTuber because that would not be professional of me. And it is not The Professional. because there is a YouTuber called The Professional. That was just a coincidence of use of words. When I see them on their videos telling everyone that they should first repair before they sell, that tells me that they're getting free tools somehow. How are they getting free tools? Is there a hireling that I'm not familiar with yet because I haven't played this game enough? Or are they giving themselves free tools because they play on the personal computer, the PC for short, and they just go up there and they just go blub blub, and they give themselves, let's say, 100 tools just by clicking 100 on the keyboard, because that's what they can do. When you're on the PC, you can do whatever you want to your games. That's why a lot of people choose a PC. But the difference between a PC and a console is the console will last forever, like a small star that burns its gas slowly, all its fuels slowly. Whereas a personal PC is a giant star with a lot of power, but it's going to burn it up fast and die quickly. I don't know why it is that PC is not going to last as long as a console. For example, I still have an Xbox in my basement that still works, the original Xbox. Consoles last forever where personal computers do not. This is a fact, but you're getting the power to be a god in your games. You're getting the power to control the code. People playing Iron Man, expert everything, on the personal computer playing this game, Battle Brothers, I believe are duplicating tools and armor sets, possibly weapons too. It's disgusting. Throwing weapons. Because that's what they do in all games they play. Because that's what most cheaters do, is they duplicate. Duplicating is cheating. And it's not against the law because it's just a video game. But what if it was against the law? That would be hilarious. I think 95% of the players that play video games out there who cheat in all games they play would be arrested overnight. You heard me. That's a powerful statement there, suffice to say. Well, I got 13 out of 20. I got one guy in reserve because he had a broken leg. This guy broke his leg, but he's still in reserve. It's nice to have a guy in reserve. You can only have 12 party members at the most. When I first played this game, I thought you could have 20 party members all at once. But no, you can only have 12 and 8 in reserve. See, they're sitting in their tents. So if you got people in your party that are just too banged up, or they broken legs, or maybe they had their nose chopped off, or maybe they're missing an eyeball and they need to repair, or they got a broken leg, or they got a sliced, exposed ribs, and they got treated, but they need time to rest, and they have like maybe 2 hit points, or they've been traumatized, well, you can put them in one of these tents and swap them out. But first, you got to get 13 to figure that out. Stuff about this game just keeps going. And let me just say one thing before we end this video. Random encounters in this game, I've only seen like the same one once. I've only seen the same one once. And I've seen many, many random encounters, and it just keeps going and going and going. This game has many, many layers that just keep being shown to me. Wonderful, beautiful layers. I'm on day 99 playing veteran difficulty, veteran combat here on Battle Brothers. The name of my mercenary company is the Armored Knights. Not with the, just Armored Knights. If it was the Armored Knights, it would be called the Armored Knights. But since we're using them in a sentence, you say the Armored Knights. But Armored Knights, no the in front of it, is the name of my mercenary company. And I want everyone to have a great day, and thank you for watching this video. Let's end this video and look at something cool that I've never done yet, and I've been wanting to do it, and I'm glad I'm doing it now. We're going to save this for the grand crescendo. Jost Randyton the Berserker. Some of these names are picked from the game, like Jost is the name of the first name of the character. Randyton is because he looked like somebody I know that's named Randy, and I had to put T-O-N at the end because they called me Jeffington. Jost Randyton, Jost is the name of the game that picked them, has been probably my best, most powerful killer because they're wielding a two-handed greatsword. Greatswords chop off heads a lot in this game. 72 battles and 89 kills. Wow. Next, Rob K. Rob K. Kind of looks like somebody I know. He's been very, very helpful. Very awesome. This guy's powerful. This guy's a beast. Been with the company for 98 days. Took part in 71 battles. Has 28 kills. A Nomad Outlaw is the most powerful one Rob K has vanquished. Let's go into the next one. Now, bear with me, though. I'm using my left hand here and using the controller. I'm recording with my phone. Raymond the dog has been with the company, and the game picked that company name by itself. This was completely the game itself. Took part in 58 battles with 35 kills. A mercenary is its most powerful opponent. Here we have Ralph the Rock. That name has been picked by the game. 98 days, 71 battles, 72 kills. The most powerful opponent he has vanquished is an Unhold, and Unholds are giants, for those that don't know. Disgusting, like ogre-type creatures. Here we have Nut the Conscript, and that name was picked by the game. I did not have anything to do with that. 10 battles, 13 kills, 11 days with the company. Most powerful is a Brigand Raider that he has vanquished. Here we have Sigmund the Coward. This name has been picked by the game. With the company for 98 days, 71 battles, has 42 kills, and a Brigand Raider is the most powerful opponent this person has vanquished. Next, we have Frizzo. That name has been picked by the game. 17 days in the company, 15 battles, 16 kills. A Brigand Raider is the most powerful one he has vanquished. Gernot is the first name picked by the game. Expo Melee 2, I may have spelled Melee wrong, who cares? Expo Melee 2 is picked by me. 72 battles, 50 kills. And I don't know if I've had the stats in the camera there. I'll see if I can get their stats shown. You can just kind of read as I go. Look at their stats. But I need to first click on them. There, Breakerton is my general. He's got, for the perk, Breakerton has, these are his perks, but he's got the Rally the Troops perk. And he's got the sash for that. And he's carrying the banner. Whoops. He's carrying the banner, and his resolve is, hold on. His resolve is 91, for those that wanted to know, because the banner is what that's all about. You see, he's holding the banner there. Next, let's continue. Been with the company for 4 days, took part in 3 battles. No kills yet. Let's take a look at them. This is what they're sporting. This is their stats. I should have showed the stats for the others, but that, a video is a video. It is what it is. Niles, that name has been picked by the game, and this one was also picked by the game, the previous one, which was Dietrich. Niles was picked by the game with the company for 3 days, 3 battles, 2 kills, and Orc Young as the most powerful. 7 days, 4 kills, and 7 battles. And in reserve, 5 days, 3 battles. Had his leg broke. And he's got brain damage now. That was from being in battle. Let's read about that. Yeah, I thought he was gonna die. He had 1 hit point left. He actually got struck down, but he didn't die because every single one of my characters has 9 lives, except for this guy. 9 lives is helpful. It will keep you alive more than you think. Your character will get struck down, and sometimes it won't say they got killed. If you look in the battle comments, where just like in Baldur's Gate 3, you can look and it'll show you text of everything that happens in combat. Same with this game. There's a little menu you can scroll down. And if it doesn't say your character got killed, that means that they're still alive. They're just playing dead. And 9 lives, you can play dead a lot. And that's what it's all about. If you got to keep your guys alive, and then they got to keep advancing, and then they keep going up in levels. Like the higher level they give this guy's level 9. I forgot to say what level they were. Level 8. Oh, I can just do that right now. Level 7. I could go quicker. I have a different way. Level 9, but I'm not going to do that. Level 4. Level 8. Level 3, level 2, level 2, level 9, level 8, level 4, level 2. You got to keep your if one of your high level characters dies and it's your anchor character, you might want to restart your campaign. I've got this is my anchor right here right now. This is right here is my most powerful, most best character right now who just goes around and rocks. Well, look how geared they are. They're the ones that are just first in line here. Pretty neat. This game is incredible. This video has been long enough. Recording in this format is kind of different. Maybe you can't see as much, but we'll zoom out all the way we can here. That's the map, and there's more to it. If we look up and we go up like that, so much more for me to explore and look around. And there's actually a couple more expansions I think I can purchase, but I'll do that for a different campaign. This game is incredibly fun. This game is incredibly detailed. This game has incredible graphics. Believe me, it has detail like you just like I say, it just keeps surprising you. It's like you're thinking, wow, you think you've seen everything, and then this game just like, it's like, here you go. Here's something you haven't seen before, and it's incredible. It's like on a different level. It's amazing. This game called Battle Brothers is incredibly amazing. I recommend it if you haven't played it. How long was my finger in the way there? Have a great day. Hit the like button and subscribe to Suffice to Say.